Stadium. The mobile Bislett games continue. Bob Barsha, Larry Rawson with you. We are ready for the men's 10,000 meters. The world record, an unbelievable 26 minutes, 38.08 seconds, set last year by Salah Hissou of Morocco. The American mark has stood since 1986. Mark Nino, 27 minutes, 20.56 seconds. But both of those marks could very well come under fire in this race. It is a massive field. The men we are going to be watching are starting on the outside. Most importantly, Haile Gebrselassie of Ethiopia.
Bob, a dream, a goal, really, is a dream with a deadline. And the deadline has just started.
Gebrselassie, number 106, starting on the extreme outside. Officials managing traffic, putting those cones on the track to allow the runners to find some running room in a big field.
I see Ethiopian flags down the corner and people cheering in unison as the runners head towards them down the back straightaway. This is intended to be a world record attempt for Haile Gebrselassie to try and crack one of the strongest world records, I think, that there is in track and field. And Gebrselassie is behind that core. He's wearing the all-black colors of his country, of Ethiopia. Right now, he is in 5th place. There's the flags I was telling you about waving in the background. 26 minutes, 38 seconds, averages out to between 4 minutes and 16 and 4 minutes, 17 seconds per mile.
Will you come up here, Steinar? That is set on the upper story of a nearby building. Now we have an elaborate series of pacemakers setting the race. The man on the extreme left in the white top and the blue shorts is Stefan Platzer of Germany. He is meant to lead this race. He will be followed by Branko Zorko of Croatia, and then a pair of Ethiopians running for their countrymen, Worku Bikila and Hafte Jafar.
What the goal here is to average about 64 seconds per lap, which is averaging out to around a 4:16 mile to set this up so that over the last 1.5 to 2 miles, it will be all Haile Gebrselassie as we come down the stretch here after 2 laps of this race.
We saw Steinar Hohen in the high jump a moment ago. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the field event action. Once again, here's Larry Rawson. Let's pick up the action now at the 10,000 meters with 14 laps to go. The first 3 pace setters, Platzer, Zorko, and Bikila are gone. Hafte Jafar of Ethiopia leads his countrymen, Haile Gebrselassie, seeking a world record, and they are ahead of pace.
Natural talent is a wonderful gift from God. What we do with it is what makes us great. This man has taken tremendous natural gifts. He's 5 feet 4.5 inches tall, 117 pounds. Let us set up for you what has been going on. The mile was passed in 4 minutes and 17 seconds. One rabbit fell away. Branko Zorko took over and pushed the pace actually faster. Haile Gebrselassie's second mile was 4 minutes 14 seconds. As he's closing in on 5,000 meters here, he has about half a lap to go to achieve that. He is all alone, Bob, by about probably 100 meters.
And this was the way he planned it. Haile Gebrselassie will run the second half of a possible world record 10,000 meters by himself. Stand by for a dramatic second half of this 10K. We'll be back with more from Bislett Stadium in Oslo. Stay with us. Welcome back to a rocking Bislett Stadium and one man's battle with the history books. That man is 24-year-old Haile Gebrselassie, who is ahead of world record pace. Lewis Johnson, what's it like down there?
Bob, it is absolutely unbelievable. This is what we talked about at the top of the show, the Bislett magic. When you have 24,000 fans standing to their feet, watching him as he goes by, beating on the signs, that is what causes the world records. That's why we've had more world records on this track than anywhere in the world. Hey, American track and field fans, this is how you participate in a track meet. Bob?
The 5,000 meter mark passed at 13 minutes, 16.7 seconds. Since that time, this man, the Olympic champion, has been running alone, lapping slower runners.
The man in front of him has actually accelerated to try and help pacing again. He's got world-class guys that he has lapped. It is absolutely amazing. This 24-year-old from Ethiopia, 5 feet 4.5 inches tall, 117 pounds of a human hydroplane, is scorching this Bislett renowned track as he comes by the home straight now, and everybody is standing and screaming along this home straightaway.
That is Domingos Castro of Portugal just ahead, a true world-class distance runner in his own right. But this race is all about Haile Gebrselassie, the Olympic champion. He wears his sponsor's name on his chest. It's a shoe company, but no $200 signature models for Haile Gebrselassie. He runs in one of his sponsors' cheaper brands of shoes. And right now, he is running faster than any man in history has before him.
His last mile, 4 minutes and 17 seconds. That is exactly what he has been averaging mile after mile. He went by 2 miles in 8 minutes and 30 seconds plus. Preposterous time, 3 miles, 12 minutes and 45 seconds. If anybody ever ran cross country out there, they'd be astounded at how fast this pace is. As he continues to press on, he's coming up to 2 laps to go.
He has almost single-handedly rewritten the record books for the distances. He has redefined the way we look at distance running.
It was 1954 as he moves out with just 2 laps to go in 24 minutes, 27 seconds. He's got to run 2:09 here. He should get the world record. If he can just keep up this tremendous pace, he will have it. But let me get back to a point. It was 1954 when man first broke 4 minutes for the mile with Roger Bannister's great effort. This man you're looking at, 40 years later, took off after Bannister to try and duplicate that feat by running it into 2-mile race as fast as Bannister did 1 and came close. He ran 8 minutes and 1 second for 2 miles, averaging 4 minutes, 5/10 of a second, just over that, for 2 individual miles in the same race. Unbelievable stuff. You know, he has set standards of what the human race can do that all of us question what we might have been with his mindset and his dedication.
There will be 1 lap to go this time by, and this stadium will go absolutely mad, knowing full well that they can help this man in his run into the record books. Haile Gebrselassie has been doing it alone. He has 1 lap to go, and the men he has already passed are cheering him on. Runners are standing by the side of the track to try to help this man do something absolutely unbelievable.
24,000 people standing and cheering. Gebrselassie has accelerated his pace. He is pounding down the backstretch.
So light on his feet, so easy in his movement. 200 meters to go.
Coming around the turn, look at the spectators and rhythmic applause that is so characteristic of Bislett Stadium as he looks up, coming down the home stretch. He needs less than 20 seconds to negotiate that last 100 meters, and he will break the world record of Salahisu that you see there.
His first 200 meters of this last lap were 30 seconds flat. To the line he comes, 26 minutes, 31 seconds. He has done it.
Lifted up off his feet by his countrymen. He's not a heavyweight, Bob, when 2 guys grab a hold of this 117-pound bundle of dynamite.
Final results averaging 4:15 per mile for 6.2 miles, closing with a 4:10. Haile Gebrselassie of Ethiopia is the new world record holder, 26 minutes, 31.32 seconds. Mohamed Mourid of Morocco finishes second. Dominic Kirui of Kenya in third. Todd Williams of the United States came home ninth at 27:58.